Yeah, y'all ready to play some football? Let's go. If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. Let me know. I'm about to break this thing up. Let's go.
What's going on, guys? Stiff here, bringing you guys a really great Madden 15 offensive money play that you guys can add to your offensive arsenal this year. Before we get into this money play though, for those of you interested in our first defensive ebook, that will most likely be released this weekend, so mark your calendars. You do not want to miss out on this defensive ebook of the year. It is complete fire. We've been holding our opponents to an average of 7 points, if that, and sometimes they don't even score. We have blitzes coming every which way that will make anyone have a headache. So make sure you guys check that out when it drops this weekend. For the offensive Carolina ebook, that will be out just a few days after as well, so keep a lookout out for that. Also, for our Twitch audience, we will be hosting our first Twitch live stream this Sunday at 10:30 a.m. Eastern, right before Sunday kickoff, so come by and check it out. We're going to have some fun. We'll be running the ebook, playing some top-level opponents. Now let's get into this money play. The formation is going to be gun slot offset, and the play is called Eagles cross screen. Now I have a whole scheme out of this whole formation that I will be posting next week to our membership. That will be available also for the free week trial members, so make sure you guys go check it out at maddendaily.com. You guys are not going to want to miss out on that. Okay, so let's go over Eagles cross screen out of the gun slot offset. We're going to be running it against a 3-4 odd zone play first, and I'll show you what this play looks like. This is exactly what it looks like. What the adjustments we're going to make is we're going to put A on a drag, and you'll see that the Y has a little weird route. He goes over to the right a little bit. He has a little auto motion. We just hike the ball and throw a downward lob pass. That's what we're going to be doing for this set. Only for non-wide sets, we're going to be throwing a lob pass. So right here, we're going to break it down for you guys. You see the auto motion. McCoy goes on the auto motion. The drag comes across. The screen appears to the left. We just throw a downwards lob. It gives our time for our blockers to get in place. There goes the drag, who puts up a nice block upfield, and we get a good 15-yard gain. There it is again. Sometimes that's also another player that comes in sometimes, and he also helps. Just showing you guys for future instances. Let's run it again. Same thing, put A on a drag. The auto motion happens. We deliver a low lob pass. Make sure that's very important. If you guys are against compressed sets, like 8 men in the box, 6 men in the box, make sure you guys throw a low lob pass. We throw a low lob pass because it gives our blockers time to get set up to block downfield. As you'll see right there, there's the drag route. He comes across, he makes a block behind us, just in case if anybody wants to pick us off from behind. So we get good blocking, get a good 20-yard gain. So let's just run it one more time. This is against just regular zone. The auto motion happens, a low lob pass. We get a nice block upfield. The blockers have some time to get in position. We get a good 10 to 15-yard gain. Now this play by no means will give you 50 yards, 30 yards. Sometimes it will give you 20, sometimes it will get that big play, but this is meant to move the ball upfield, call it in randomly. Now I do have a whole scheme out of this that will complement this play very well, but that's going to be for the membership next week. This play can be very deceiving because of that auto motion in the backfield. It can screw up a lot of opponents, and also can throw that drag route sometimes if the opponent's users jumps that hook route. So now let's run this against a wide set. You can see it's a 3-3-5 wide set. And what we're going to be doing is the same exact thing, but we're going to be delivering a downwards bullet pass this time. That's because this is a wide set. Madden 15 offers wide sets now this year. New formations, 3-3-5 wide, 3-4 wide, a lot of wide sets. And why we throw the bullet pass is because we want our blockers to start blocking as soon as possible. If you throw a high lob pass, it makes our blockers more time to get upfield. They don't do blocking. So when you have a wide set, the defenders can get around the blocks if you throw a lob pass, because it gives them more time to get around the blocks. But now if you throw a bullet pass, your blockers start blocking right away, and then that's what happens. You get pancakes over to the left side. Now let me show you this again. Again, only do this against wide sets, as you can see right here. Again, a downwards bullet pass, and we get the good chunks of yards. In this replay, you'll see that because we deliver the low bullet pass, our blockers just start blocking immediately once Darren Sproles catches the ball. Also, you'll see that drag route goes upfield, starts blocking for us. That's why we have the drag route there. It also helps us block, and it's also a check down in case the other user jumps down on the screen pass. Now, what also makes this screenplay so effective that I believe one of the best things is it also works against man. Now, what I say against man is what happens is the middle linebacker that's covering the auto motion receiver, he usually is supposed to be in for the tackle, but he gets deked out a little bit because of the auto motion. I'll show you what I'm talking about right here. As you can see, this is against man coverage, 3-4 formation. I'll show you real quick. There you go, 2-man under. Manti Te'o is covering the auto motion. The right outside linebacker is covering Darren Sproles going out on the screen. So, we just drag A, and as you'll see in this replay, the middle linebacker gets deked out a little bit because of the auto motion, the left wide receiver auto motion. I'll show you in this replay right here. Right here, when we call hike, look at that. The left outside linebacker takes a step to the right before he realizes it's actually a screenplay, which gives our blockers enough time to go upfield and actually put on the block on him, because he's responsible for the screen. Once there's a screenplay called, he's responsible to cover the running back on the screen and make the play. But since he gets deked out because of the auto motion, gives our blockers enough time to go upfield and make the play, which makes this play so unique and one of the best screens in Madden 15. And right here is a final example, well, one of the final examples against man coverage where he breaks off for a touchdown, showing you guys that this does have potential to have a big play opportunity. It's just not going to happen every single time. Now let me also add to you guys that you cannot keep running this play every single time. The line will adapt, the defense will adapt and start noticing that that running back is going out on the screen, and they will start covering it, whether it be the user or the computer. So you cannot run this play 6 times in a row, 10 times in a game. You won't be able to get away with it. It's not meant for that. It's meant for deking out your opponent, call it in right situations, and getting the big play out of it. So let me just leave you with this final formation to run it against, and that's the blitz. What you'll notice sometimes while running this play is that you'll see the blitz come in really hot, and you won't be able to get the play off in time. Either it will be an incomplete pass, or you will throw it into the dirt, or you'll get sacked, as you saw right there. What you can do is put Y and block him. So we can do the original assignments, drag A, but this time block Y, pass block Y. We just pass block him because it gives us more time to throw the route. Now we all know screenplays destroy blitzes. So the last thing you want to do is have a screenplay wide open and not being able to complete the pass or get sacked. So what we do is against a heavy blitzer, you just block Y, gives you extra time to throw the ball and let that receiver get downfield to deliver the pass. Now since this is a compressed set, we just deliver a low lob pass and the same thing happens. We end up beating our opponent, and as you saw right there, actually the DT actually recognized it. That could happen if you run this play over and over again, like I said. So that is our money screen pass out of gun split offset. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe for some more, and make sure you guys go check out MaddenDaily.com, the membership section. We will post this next week. I'll have this whole scheme posted next week for you guys, even the free week trial, so go check it out. Till next time, guys, adio.